Hello and welcome to another episode of Pixel Narratives with Anutosh. In this episode, we have a teacher who is a professor in a college in Guwahati. We have in our studios Mr. Jintu Thakuria. Welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you for giving us time for this podcast, and we would like to just talk to you about how you have taken up this profession as a teacher.
It was always a childhood dream. Even when my HS result was out and I had achieved a 7th rank, then the media had also asked me that what I want to be in my life. And I remember at that time I had said that I always want to be a teacher.
Okay.
But then I hadn't thought that.
Any reason why you wanted to be a teacher?
Not any specific reason, but my mother was a teacher in a private school.
Okay.
At that time, it was like 2004, 2005. There was a kind of revolution in the social sphere of Assam, and at that time, Ahom Jatra Vidyalaya was growing up. So in our area also, a school was set up under Ahom Jatra Vidyalaya, and my mother was a teacher there. So since my childhood, I have seen her teaching the students, checking the copies, setting question papers, and also. So I have seen her as her role as a teacher. Maybe that was an inspiration for me.
And you are teaching in one of the girls' college in
Yes.
Guwahati, the Handique Girls College, one of the prestigious college in Guwahati, and you are teaching there basically the education.
Yes.
And your specialization is in psychology, guidance, and counseling.
Yes.
So, would you share with my viewer exactly what kind of a work atmosphere you have? You're working in a girls' college, and how difficult it is to take classes there.
Actually, I had never thought that I'll get appointment in that college, because I was a student of Cotton College and Cotton University then. So in the same place, I'll get the appointment as a professor. I had never thought. But then when, after passing my post-graduation, there was an advertisement that there is a post. And then I applied for it. I went to the interview, and then I had joined. So for the first time when I had entered the class, there were lots of almost hundreds girls were sitting in front of me, and I was a bit nervous that how I'm going to have control on them. But now, after teaching for almost 2.5 years, the students, most of the students have become friends. Because maybe the reason is that because of there is not much age gap between them and me.
And it's my personal feeling also. I had also been a teacher, and I found that in my about three decades of teaching, I found that the girls are very, very sincere.
Yes.
And very obedient. And my subject was fine arts, and they were the best. I am not telling that the boys were not good; they were equally good. But like Modi ji says, "Beti bachao, beti padhao." I think we are slowly moving towards that. And you being a teacher in a girls' college and your experience there, and the way the girls have accepted you, I think that is one of the big change that our society is going through.
Maybe also I think that also working in a girls' college, as a young male faculty, you have to be very careful. That is one thing.
That is your behavioral thing that yes. I am sure most of the teachers they follow.
Exactly.
And they should follow, because we have to understand how to interact with the girls, and the girls must be very comfortable talking to you.
Exactly.
So I think you have accepted that challenge, and you have been working there for the last 2.5 years, and you have been doing good. And I found that you have been taking your classes using a lot of ICT in education. So I had been working with ICT for a long time with Microsoft and Intel and Oracle. So I would like to know how your ICT classes are programmed and how you take them in your classes?
First, I had when I had joined in the college, then there were very less number of rooms where we had smart boards and all. But then we got our new principal, sir, and then sir had asked the departments that what are the needs of the departments. Then we had said that we need smart boards. Then now almost all the classrooms in our college have smart boards. So
and they are all being used.
They are all being used
by all the teachers.
Almost all the teachers.
Yes,
used
because that is the difficulty that the smartphones boards have. And you have also started writing novels.
Yes.
And one of your novel had got you the national award.
No, it was not for the novel, it was for the short story.
For the short story, whatever it is. So would you like to talk about that?
Okay, so my first short story was published in 2018 in the literary journal called Proka.
Okay.
And then my first short story collection was published in 2020.
Okay.
And for the second short story collection, I received the Sahitya Akademi Yuva Puraskar in 2023.
Wow. Congratulations.
Thanks.
That means you are also simultaneously, other than taking your classes, you are also creative in writing about something which you can share. And how many books you have already published?
3 short story collection, 1 novel.
And that is the most difficult thing to publish, short stories.
That is.
Because of all the books that you can publish, it is the novels that
people mostly
wish to publish very frequently. But it is the short stories, it's very difficult.
Yes.
But then, short stories you can see, you have a different kind of perspective in each and every story that you put.
Yeah.
So that's one of the wonderful things. Now, tell me one thing. You had seen your mother and then you thought that in the future you are going to be a teacher. So where did you actually start your schooling?
I had started my schooling in Jatiya Vidyalaya in Haribhanga, that is very close to my village in Tihu, Nalpari.
Okay.
So I studied there up to class 8. Then class 9 and 10, I had studied in Haribhanga Boys High School. Then my HS, I had done my HS from Aryabhatta Academy, that is in Tihu town. Then I moved to Guwahati. I did my graduation, post-graduation from Cotton University.
And you were also one of the toppers in the HS.
Yes, in the HS.
And what change did that make in your framing your career, in the way you want to proceed after that?
That result.
Yes.
That result, when I had come to Cotton, then I realized that being topper is actually nothing. It's a kind of,
it is like achieving a milestone.
Just one
of
thing,
the milestones.
yes, that it's like an ornament. But you see, as I belong from a very small village and also a small town, so in those places, these kind of achievements are of great importance. Even still, people used to give examples that he used to study like this. Even when I go to my previous school, or even the Aryabhatta Academy, then the present student says that our teacher and MEMS still talks about how you had studied. So
yes, because you have already set a benchmark in the school, and you become an example for the children there who are studying. But then, achieving that, the highest level, it is, I feel it's just completing a milestone. And to maintain that milestone in the future, it is the most difficult part.
Yes, that is most difficult. Because when I was studying in Cotton University, then rather than attending the classes, I was mostly attending the literary activities and literary sessions that were going on in Guwahati.
But then I think because you have ended up becoming a teacher, and these literary sessions that you have attended, they have groomed you up as a whole.
Exactly.
Not just your education as a subject, but as a person, so that your outlook has changed because you have gone to the different other activities in the, and that, nowadays most of the universities and colleges are multidisciplinary. So you have an opportunity to keep on moving from one faculty to another, and where you get some information. So I think as a teacher, those moments that you have spent in the different other areas, they have actually helped you and nurtured you to be a whole, developed totally. And now that is helping you in your writing and also in your classes. And that teaches you one thing is that is the life skills. And life skills usually not just from your subject but from the different other areas that you have been working around. So I think it was good when you have moved from different sessions.
Obviously, it was good. I can give you one example. So we have to study philosophy in education also. So we had to study Buddhist philosophy, and we had the question that to critically evaluate the Buddhist philosophy. So at that time, I was meeting. There is one author called Geetali Bora, and she had authored one book on Buddha's wife, Buddha Jaya. That is one novel, and in that novel she has criticized Buddha that not as a god or not as a spiritual leader but as a king. Reading that novel or talking with Gita Libra had given me another perspective which I had incorporated to my answer. So in that way, I think all kinds of experiences helps us.
That is the thing. Why we should read different other publications, different other novels, different other work of other authors. The reason is that it helps you grow totally as a whole, and it helps you. Now it is helping you with your classes, and the students are being benefited.
Exactly.
You become more resourceful, and it's not that the children will come to you for education, their subject, but they will be coming to you knowing what are the different areas you have expertise, and that actually would groom the students also, and you become a resourceful person in this college.
Hopefully.
Yes, and that is one of the best part that a teacher can play. And what else you want or you wish to do in the future? Not that just going up from assistant professor to professor and then to the principal thing, that is your administrative part. But as a teacher, what is your next, ambition or your something that you always dreamed of being?
I always dreamed of, to upgrade my students, not only as student but as good researcher. I always encourage, even push them that you go do some research, go to the seminars, conferences, because when I was UG student, I hadn't participated in any such, academic conferences or all these things. But now it is the need that research has become an integral part. So I want my students that you should not confine to your syllabus only. You just explore the things, explore the reality of your society so that you can contribute to your society in a meaningful way. So that's what I want.
That is what, the teacher's role, because nowadays we do not have this term being used very frequently as teachers. It is the facilitators. And the term has been used in such a way because the teacher has to be like, he should facilitate almost everything that a student comes. The day a student comes to you and asks for some kind of expertise from you, and you say that, oh, sorry, I don't know. I think that is one of the weaknesses of the, you should know everything and you should be happy to share. And you are thinking, because if your students are upgraded and they become really wonderful people, learning all the ICT skills and also the life skills that you instill on them, I am sure you are doing a lot to the society. The society will change. So on that note, it was really wonderful talking to Jintu Thakuria, and we have come to know about his passion of being a teacher. And thank you, sir, for being my guest on Pixel Narratives with Anutosh. In the next episode, we will be again talking to another achiever who has spent a lot of hard work in his or her life, and would share with my viewers his achievements, the way he has come to this level. We end our program today on Pixel Narratives with Anutosh. In our next episode, we will meet you again. Do take care. Goodbye.